Welcome to my channel. Pretty excited about today. I'm going to be using an effect that's going to send your instrument to another dimension, I promise. It's a pretty cool effect from Bleass called Granulizer. It is a granular texture effect with randomization. It has a 4 multi-bus input and a pretty cool looking 3D visualizer so you can see the sounds that you're creating. Out of the box, Bleass Granulizer is beautiful in its typical fashion, the way Bleass effects usually are. Has a filter section in the input section. It has you can cut the highs, cut the lows, mids. You know, it's a pretty cool little thing. One thing I'd like to be able to see with it is like maybe some automation with that. But either way, it's really nice. You can add some nice sound or tone to the sounds that you're making. Underneath the filter, you have the 4 buses, and I'll get to that in a little bit in this video. Just remember too, like if you like what you see in here, please remember to hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. It's definitely very helpful, and subscribe if you like what you hear and see, because I'm trying to come out with consistent content to help you guys kind of hear what these effects are capable of. So I do appreciate you. In the middle, you have the granulizer section, which is where the meat of this app is. You got your visualizer screen in the middle. You have the volume, and you'll notice on the right of the first set of knobs, there's 3 knobs on the left: volume, pan, and size. There's knobs with dice on them. So when you increase these knobs, it increases the randomization. And that's what makes part of what makes this app so cool, is you can randomize your effects. Up at the top too, if you're not understanding how this app works, you can also hit the little dice at the top by the preset names and just randomly make your own sound. And some of them are cool that it makes. You know, just rename them, save them, and then they're yours. For this video, I'm using my Sterling Stingray Sub-Series 5. That's it, without any effect at all. Now I'm going to go ahead and activate Granulizer. You can see in the middle, in the visualizer screen, that it's doing something. Very subtle, but it is doing something. The continuing with the middle section, so you've got your volume, pan, save, you've got your randomization knobs. You can sync it, but I've got it in free mode, so it just doesn't sync with any tempo. Density is like how many grains it's going to be putting in there. You can offset them. You can make them the tuning different of them. Also, the shape and warmth, whether they're triangle, square, sine wave, you can randomize those also. And then on the far right, of course, you got the gain and the mix. I usually like to have my mix 50% or above because I like to hear the instrument that I'm playing. So that's at 50% mix. So it sounds great. Just out of the box, the default setting's pretty cool. You can randomize anything that you want. You can hear doing certain things adds sort of like a reverse effect to it. All right, so another effect that I'm going to be using in this is also from Bleass. It's their reverb. Because when you add reverb to it, it adds crazy flavor to it. Did my guitar already go to another dimension? And that's not using any of the buses. So I'm going to show you how to add a bus. So what I did, I pre-recorded a loop, bass loop in Cubasis 3, and then I had it through Audio Share, like imported, I guess, into AUM. So I've got these loops, they're playing right now. Let me show you. So you can see in these windows, they're playing. I've got 3 different loops. Each one of these is going to be going into a bus in Granulizer. I have the channels muted. If you don't mute them, they're going to be playing obnoxiously like through the whole time. So you want to have them muted so that they only play when you activate the buses within Granulizer. I'll show you how to add a channel and route it to your bus. Okay, so we hit the plus in AUM. Now from here, this is where I would take and add the file player. So you go down to file player. In here, I will go into Audio Share, find the file that I want, and then have it in the input section. This the smaller circle, you add, normally you would add an effect, but in this case, I'm not adding an effect. I'm adding a bus. So I'll show you. Hit the plus sign, scroll down, and then you select the multi-bus audio unit instance. Now you see there's 2 in there. I have ToneBoosters Equalizer, which is for my voice, not for the instrument, but you could use it for the instrument. So I have that for my voice, but you can tap on Granulizer, and now it's routed to Granulizer. So when I play this channel, you want to mute it. When you play a bus in Granulizer, it's going to play whatever's playing in that channel. So I'm going to get rid of this channel. I'm just going to delete it. Remove. Goodbye. So that's it. That's how you have it routed. So now I've got like an obnoxious kind of bluesy loop going, but you can play anything that you want. You can loop anything that you want. You can have like an entire song going through it if you want, but you know, for me, it was just easier to have a quick loop. So I'm going to activate one of the buses, and you'll hear how it goes. And you can have presets saved so that your levels are where you want them to be. The effect is playing the effect that you want it to play. Turn those down a little bit because they're a bit loud. So those are my 3 channels, all looping. They've been looping the entire time, but they weren't playing anything because I've got them muted. But they don't play until you activate the input bus. So you can do anything. I can play little riffs over this. I mean, it's just a repeating kind of obnoxious loop. But you can make beautiful stuff out of anything. And I want you guys to know that. I mean, it doesn't take a genius or a musical savant to create beautiful music. Just takes a little creativity and experimentation, and these apps really help you to do that. So that's that. Take the reverb off. We'll go through some of the presets. I really like ambient fingers. And I'm telling you, man, you add this with reverb and it is incredible. Like I said, your instrument will just shoot to another dimension. Now, I can already tell that the mix is already probably at 100% for the effect. Let me look. Yep. Kick that down to about 60%. Craziness. I mean, it's got like reverse things going on. It has a square shape, the sine. Densities 94% offset. I mean, you can see everything that's changed in this. The size, it's not randomizing very much, so I'm going to randomize the size more. Let's put that reverb back on. I mean, that's like a theatrical intro or something. That thing is crazy. So it's just some of the things that you can do. Just scrolling through presets. Tell you what, let's hit the randomize. We're going to hit the dice and see what happens. Let's roll it. Hit that. You see the parameters change quickly. I love how that just kind of like sparks in and out. And you can see on the visualizer screen that it is literally sparking. So it's like descriptive words, and you look at the screen and you've described it accurately. It's literally sparking. Randomize again. So if you like what you randomized, you can save it, put your own title on it, and you'll have it for later. Just remember to save it first before you change parameters, because then it'll be gone and you won't be able to get it back. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to take the reverb off just so you can hear it raw. You can hear it's panned hard to the right. It's at 64%. Pan it a little less. Turn that mix down. That is sweet. So I could literally do this all day long. This Bleass Granulizer is an amazing effect, and really, like I say, with all the effects that I use, they have to inspire me, and this one definitely does. So in combination, if you have to buy 2 apps from Bleass, I would definitely recommend Granulizer and their Reverb. They have other ones. They have a flanger. They just came out with a new one, the tremolo, which is pretty cool. I haven't used that one yet. But once again, I thank you guys for checking in. I really appreciate you. If you like what you hear and see, please remember to hit that thumbs up. It really helps. And subscribe. Remember to be kind, like, and subscribe.